The BITXOR function within Excel performs a bitwise exclusive OR on two numbers. Now, to better understand this function, we should first understand how an XOR function works. Now, I have some rows of values here, either containing 0 or 1. Now, if we perform a regular OR on these rows, then we give one value as the first argument and the second value as the second argument. We will get a false if both previous values were false or 0. And if we pull true, we can see that we get a true every time at least one of these values is true. And we also get a true if both values were true. This is, however, not the case with the XOR function. Once again, we supply two values. But if we now pull true, you'll notice that we get a false at the end, meaning with an XOR function or an exclusive OR, if both values are true, we are actually returning false. Okay, so now we understand how an XOR function works, but what is the bitwise element of the BITXOR function? Well, in order to better understand this is that when we have a number, we can convert this into a binary. So let's say I have the number 49. I could convert this to a binary number using the following function, dc2bin. I provide the decimal number and out comes the binary number. Now I do the same thing for example, the number 60. I once again use dec2bin to convert this to a binary number. There we go. So now I list out these binary numbers. So we have 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. And over here we have 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0. So what we now can do is use the exclusive OR or XOR function, just like this. Now, to make it a little bit more neater, I'll wrap this in an if function where we say, okay, if the XOR function returns true, then we want a 1. If it returns false, we want to return a 0, like this. And so all what we're doing here is using the XOR function. And so as you could see earlier, if A and B are both true, we get a false. So that is the zeros that are represented here. We are only getting a true in those cases where only one of the two values has a 1 and the other one is 0. So then we get this new number here. So it's 001101. And now we can convert this binary number back to a decimal number. So we take binary to DEC function, we input the binary, and out comes here a new decimal number. That is exactly what's going on when we use the BITXOR function. So if I use = BITXOR, we only supply two values, mainly the two numbers we want to compare. So in this case, 49 and 60. Those are both arguments. I close the parentheses, I press enter, and you can see the result is 13. And so earlier I showed you what was going on behind the scenes. When we use the BITXOR function, Excel is converting our numbers to binary and then applying a XOR comparison against these two binary numbers. Out comes a new binary number that then gets converted to a decimal number.